good evening, and welcome to the Winning Mindset in 2026, where every Sunday at 8 o'clock we come together to grow, to reset, and to strengthen our faith as we face life's challenges together. It's our reminder that it's a new week approaching, and we need to be optimistic and ready to face it. All right, so this week our focus is on consistency. Consistency is the achievement of a level of performance that does not vary greatly in quality over time. In our faith journey, consistency is being disciplined in our daily spiritual habits, like praying, reading our Bible, etc. So I have 5 kind of key takeaways that we're going to talk about briefly today about consistency. The first is consistency will always beat intensity. All right. A winning mindset isn't about going gung-ho crazy. It's about showing up even when motivation is low. Praying and thanking God when times are good and bad, because anyone can have one good day, a good day, but we can achieve it on multiple days. And when we can achieve things on multiple days in stride at the same level of effort, that's consistency. Consistency turns that effort into an identity, meaning this is what I do. This is who I am. Okay, not just what I do sometimes on occasion. Consistency number 2 creates a willingness to trust in God. God can enhance His presence in our lives through our acceptance and our steady effort to remain aligned in His will. So consistency is our focus for the winning mindset this week. Our part of number 3 is consistency is small steps that we stack into small wins. So just like an athlete or a soldier, we need discipline and focus. We need one step in front of the other, accepting each small step as a small win. Winning does not come with massive breakthroughs. You're not going to have these massive moments of breakthrough when it comes to a winning mindset. It's going to come from small, correct actions that we take daily. So training regularly, and that's mental and physical, preparing the same way, and sticking to our standards. Consistency removes randomness from our success. And then consistency creates stability. So a consistent person trusts the journey and sticks to the process. When the world is beating us up, or our consistent habits of trusting God allows us to carry peace and protection against the world. So stability is the result of our faithfulness as well. And then consistency motivates and creates momentum. Momentum is just consistency finally becoming visible. Being consistent, those process steps, one foot in front of the other, when you see the results, that's just the visibility of momentum. So it's when we've prayed so much that God showers His blessings upon our lives, and it manifests the vision for our purpose. All right. So as we kind of wrap up, a winning mindset requires consistency in our habits, not just our exceptional once. Once I did this. It's about being reliable every day. Give God your best and your most consistent devotion and faithfulness, which honors Him, but also brings lasting joy and success on our journey. So we need to continue to commit to growing, persevering, and winning the way God intended, and that is together. So, consistency is the key for this week. We need to keep focusing on being more consistent in our actions, in our everyday. And again, we'll be here next Sunday to continue the winning mindset. But I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow for the live at 5 a.m., where our daily themes continue to be on purpose, power, and intention. We have our Motivational Mondays tomorrow, which will be aligning with our Martin Luther King holiday. the themes of his journey and his approach to mindfulness. And then we'll go into Tiny Steps Tuesday, Well Now Wednesday, Take It Easy Thursday, and back to Focus Friday. And then I'll see you guys on Sunday again for the Winning Mindset. So thanks again for joining. Keep living in purpose on purpose. And remember, the 5 tips for today is consistency will always beat intensity. Consistency creates a willingness to trust in God. Consistency is small steps stacked into small wins. And then consistency creates stability. And then finally, consistency motivates and creates momentum. And that momentum is just consistency finally becoming visible because of all of the small steps that we took in accepting our small wins. So again, thanks again for joining. Keep living in purpose on purpose. Love you guys. Happy Sunday. Bye.